Subscribe to Keto and Tea and hit that notification bell. Thank you.
What's that on that beat?
Magic, baby, tell me why you disappear.
Good evening, my 4 o'clock crew. Welcome back to another episode of Keto and Tea. I don't ask for much. I simply ask for a thumbs up. Can you thumbs up the video? Come on in. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell so every time I upload a video, you can get the message. Hey everyone, I missed the 8 o'clock. Listen, y'all, my 8 o'clock crew. I missed y'all this morning. Believe you me. I did not mean to do that, y'all. I was on the phone this morning with my sister. She kept me on the phone while I was driving into work. So I was like, I'll do the 4 o'clock video so that way I can hear all the commentary involved from the weekend, y'all, because this weekend was a lot, right? This weekend past was crazy. This past weekend, crazy, right? We had the 227 live stream in which we had a good time. And then the day after that, I did a live called Fed Up. Now, the 227 live stream, that sparked me to do the live Fed Up. That happened yesterday afternoon. And I did that live stream called Fed Up because I was really fed up. And 227, you already know, we had a ball on 227. We did a little skit that went too far just a little bit. Just a little bit too far. It went kind of into a dark place a little bit. Because I don't believe in roasting children. I don't believe in roasting the dead. You know, but when we did that skit, it was to show all parties involved. This is what it looks like to the viewers. And now, can there be a truce? Because we showed it from both angles. We had I Ain't Going making the arguments for CMA. You had me making the arguments for Coco B. And then it turned into I Ain't Going as CMA making the arguments against Truth Hurts. And Truth Hurts is clearing her name and defending herself. And then it went to I Ain't Going again as CMA. And Money Boy Trey coming up on the panel. And he defending himself. And they going back and forth from the whole thing. The problem is with that skit, it went a little too far, and I'm not angry at anyone. I want to be clear on that. I'm not angry with Money Boy Trey. I'm not angry with no one that was involved because we was having a good time, y'all. Y'all know on Saturday nights how we do. We come on, nothing is scripted. We off the top of the head with it. So we just kind of go with the flow of the audience and whatever the case is, right? The video I did Fed Up, and I think I did another video before that pertaining to the 227 live stream where I apologized and everything like that. Unspoken Purpose, she was involved, and you know, I got a little bit agitated. I was angry yesterday because I saw that she had a live stream scheduled, and it was to talk about the 227 live stream, and it was like the sitcom founder participated in the dragging of CMA's mother, and that's not what we wanted to do. That's not where I meant for it to go. And I didn't want to provoke anything on CMA's behalf to come after us when it wasn't supposed to be. And so when she was going to do the commentary, I think she still might do her commentary, I don't know. But if she was going to do that commentary and the headlines read, we participated with Money Boy in the dragging of CMA's mother, and that wasn't true. Like I said, I'm online. We all laughing, having a good time. I'm sipping on my Tito's. Couple of things I wanted to respond to. It's not that I have a nervous laugh. I'm silly by nature. And then when you mix in a little alcohol, I be cracking the hell up all day, every day. And Selena and I, we both are like that. Growing up as children in the household, like I said, it's 7 of us. And then even when we got to family get-togethers and stuff, we used to irritate the fuck out of my aunt because all we did was laugh and giggle at some shit. Like when we knew it was some tension in the room and all of that stuff, and my mom and them, they got their little beef, her and her sister, they got their little beef or whatever. We don't get in the middle. We try not to get in the middle, and we don't take it personal between the two, but we read their body language, and we be cracking the hell up. We be like, look at Aunt so-and-so. Look what she just did. They be like, oh, look at my mom. Look what she just said. And we laugh and joke about it the whole time, and that's how we are. Like, my aunt was like, what the hell? Why they always laughing? What is so funny? Why everything is so funny to y'all? But that's just our personality. It's not like a nervous laugh or anything. It's just our personality. That's all. And doing the live, fed up, I asked UP to hit the link. I asked her to, because I wanted to come to a conclusion like, okay, it's been this beef going on, and not just with Truth Hurts and Flexi and Money Boy and them. They have their own set of issues with UP. But UP and she does her commentary on me sometimes, and it's not always the best. But her campaign is, when you're doing negative commentary on a channel, a platform, or the channel holder or whatever, in her words, she says that it's like stagnates the channel and this, that, and the third. So when I saw the live schedule, I said, okay, this is bad. She's saying it's her opinion about what she thinks, which she could have her opinion. I don't care about her opinion. That's not what it was. I don't care about her opinion. I care about the lie being spread. So if you got the title saying that we participated in the roast of CMA's mother, that can be a domino effect that can cause problems. You got his supporters, you got him, and everybody else. And now we're in this big ass battle over a misunderstanding, like a miscommunication. It was a whole big misunderstanding thing going on. That's all I want to say with that. And I didn't really get the chance to see all of Truth's live. I saw up until when she was getting ready to review the live with me and UP, and then I had to get in and clock in to work, so I couldn't really see it all. But it was a question that Truth had. She said, if I was seeking her validation. Fuck no. No, not at all. I wanted to do conflict resolution. That's all it was. Like, I don't want to be sucked into an ongoing battle with her over my commentary and over my material for 3 to 4 years at a time. Like, you see how your guys is in an ongoing battle with her? Like, it could be something positive. It could be something negative. Anyway, she's going to do commentary, and it's going to be, her opinion and how she feel about things. I didn't want that negativity drawn to my platform. So I wanted to have that conversation with her. And I had the conversation. 1, I used to be over there with her. 2, I wanted to just get an understanding. I already explained that. And I wanted a solution. And I asked that question. I said, now what is it? Like, as if to say, now what you're complaining about? And the way I put that question was, I think I said, now what is the problem? What is it to you that I'm doing wrong that keep you coming after me? I shouldn't have asked it that way. But like I said, I was in my feelings. So I was emotional. So I was just talking. And when I go back to listen to things, I'm like, all right, yeah, I see what she's saying right there. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But I want to know, what's the solution? Is this going to keep going? Like, when I did the 227 thing, all I'm trying to demonstrate is a way. What I was trying to demonstrate doing 227, it's a way to do commentary without it being so dark and evil. And I understand people got their opinions that Saturday's 227 got a little dark. Okay, we saw that. Someone pulled my coattail behind the scenes and said, hey, that's looking kind of messed up right there. And I had to go back and step back. I'm like, oh yeah, that's messed up. Let me end this live. And I did that. So what I was trying to get from her is, if you see, I already corrected the situation. I took action. I did anything, everything that I could do in my power. Why are you still willing to do negative commentary? That was the only thing I was saying towards her, which is UP. Truth is aware of what I want on the platform. Money Boy Trey is aware of what I want on the platform. They already heard me loud and clear. Like when I come out and speak, I speak to everyone as a whole. So they do get what I'm saying. And I do look at Truth as a mentor. And I've said before in previous videos, I learned from all of the content creators right here in this sector. I learned from the locals. I learned from the UPs. I learned from the Flexies. I learned from everybody because I feel like everyone has something to bring. And I feel like everyone here in the sector you can learn from. So I do learn from a lot of you guys. But when I said I look at Truth as a mentor, because I do. Like I said, she has 2 monetized channels. She has multiple channels. She's out there. She's putting in hard work. She like when, how can I put this? When I was just starting out on what I wanted to do with the channel, like she was the first one to tell me, hey Raina, you're doing great things. There's something great in you. People going to see that. Just keep working on being positive. Do your channel the way you do. And she even stated, because you see me in a different way as a mentor or whatever, she said, I have to change my behaviors and how I come out and how I respond to things because you and the cams and everyone are watching. So she made that clear. Like, I can't take that away from Truth. Like, she could be live on a Saturday night and it's 6 o'clock, 6:30, 6:45. She has over 200 people in her chat at a time. And she's doing her commentary. But what she does is she knows I'm going live Saturday at 7. And she would take the time out and say, hey, and this is something that she don't even have to do. But she does it. And I respect it. This is what she does. She'll say, hey, keep an eye on Raina's chat. I want to know what time she's going live so I can shut this live down. And then I want all 200 and so people to follow me over to Raina's channel so we can support her and cheer her on. That's what I'm talking about right there. That kind of support is rare. You don't get that. But she stops her flow, shuts her channel down, and come on over to support me. I appreciate that. And Truth Hurts is a powerful voice in the sector. And then we have Local Libra. She said, oh, I like the sitcom idea. You guys inspired us to, dig deep and be creative with these channels and come out here and do some content. Local Libra is another voice, powerful in the sector. Cheered me on. And all I'm doing was, thanking these content creators. I'm grateful. And then it's like another powerful voice in the sector, which is Unspoken Purpose. This is how I'm telling y'all how I'm looking at it. Then there's another powerful voice in the sector, Unspoken Purpose. And she was like, no, it's not positive. It's all negative. But everybody's going to have a difference of opinions. And I'm like, oh, you're going to spread that when it's simply not true. But again, that's how she looks at it from her angle. So I can't expect for her to, see it any other way if they already, 1, don't like me, 2, don't like my content, and 3, don't like the people that, I associate with on the YouTube channel. So she's probably not going to see it any other way, right? So, and I don't expect for her to. I was just coming to her as a woman and having a conversation with her. I need to finish off her commentary and finish watching because I do got like a little cliff notes. Truth and Flexi and Money Boy in them is not going to use my platform for the negative, and they are trying to move away from the negativity as well, from what I understand. Money Boy, he does his own thing over there. But as for Truth and Flexi, I hear that they are working on moving away from the negativity. They're doing hashtag ignore, hashtag blackout. So everyone is willing to work together and do positive commentary. Now, when we're doing 227, is it always going to be positivity and everything? I mean, we strive to be. But again, 227 is me doing commentary on the sector. I never said I wasn't going to do commentary on the sector. Who said that? Because from the first episode, from episode 1 to episode 5, we have done nothing but commentary on the sector. So that's what 227 is. We gossip. We are the newsy neighbors sitting on the stoop, gossiping about your situation, that situation, this person's situation, and and we try not to take it into dark places. We try not. But some people still get in their feelings. Some people still get upset about the commentary. Oh yeah, because people talk about us too. So when we respond back, we might do a little roast. Okay, like I think it was, what was it? Episode 2. Too Strong did get roasted. She got called James Brown. She got called Old Dirty Bastard. We did that whole roast because she been roasting us. I mean, she do label me as Fat Raina, so it's only fair we roast each other. But you can roast each other and not take it into a dark place. Like I can roast her and not make up a fake page and go and try to stalk her husband and pretend to have a crush on her husband to get back at her. That's different. We don't have to roast that way. We don't have to get our look back that way. If you have an issue with me, fine. But you don't have to go into my personal life. You don't have to call people's employment. I'm just giving examples of how the commentary was going out here. The commentary out here was in a dark place. But when you roasting and gagging, that's you keeping it light. You can still talk your dirt. You can still do all of that. But you keeping it light. I ain't got to go and stalk your kids at school. I ain't got to go call your job. I ain't got to contact your husband and call your church. I don't have to do that because it's not that serious to me. And what I'm saying is to everyone, hey, wake up. Get out of that. That's not cool. This is social media. We shouldn't be doing that. It's ways to respond to each other. And you can do it in a creative way. Or you can choose not to respond to one another. From what I hear, Triple Head Goddess, she was asking questions. What is this? Is a movement? Is this, that, and the third? It's not really necessarily a movement, Triple Head Goddess. We did a sitcom 227 and it grew legs. It took off and it became popular in the sector, and a lot of big name content creators like Loca and Flexi and all of them, they got behind it and started supporting it. And they was like, okay, we're gonna do our part and come up with sitcoms and follow suit. And that was cool. She's different. Loca is very creative on her own. She does her own thing. That's how she does her commentary. We do our commentary a different way. We are not going to be the same. But I heard you asking what it's about. But someone who already viewed me in a negative light, Too Strong, was up on your panel and was like, yeah, it's negative. They're using that and they putting it in the cute boat to still attack people. No, we're not attacking people. It's coming out here doing your commentary, still having your opinions, but not going far, not going to the deep end, not, pulling up at each other's houses and trying to make up false reports on people. We're not doing that. We still going to do commentary, and that's what it is. But I'm sorry you don't understand it Too Strong. I mean, you keep saying it's negative. We still going to get into it. You can only get into it if you choose to get into it. That's all I'm saying. It don't have to be that deep. It don't have to go that deep. Everyone is a little comedian in their own way. Triple Head Goddess do her parodies. She do her roasting. She do all of that stuff on people. Right? Y'all laugh at it. She keep it light, don't she? I don't see Triple Head Goddess out here doxing people and all that. She do her roast. She talk her shit. She get underneath people's skin. And some people think she's not funny. Triple Head, you're not funny to me. But that's what she does. And I can respect it because she's not out here attacking people and tearing them down. It's a difference on how you do things. That's all it is, y'all. So I just wanted to come out and talk about that. I know this video is a little long, y'all. It's about, 20 minutes long. But I wanted to come out and make that clear for the people in the back who don't seem to hear me. Like I said, it can be positive. It can be whatever you want it to be. It just don't have to go into a dark place. That's all. There's no rules to this. All we saying is, let's hold each other accountable and stay out of those dark places. There's no rules to these sitcoms. Look at people like Miss Virginia. She's doing Nurse Jackie. How can you get negativity out of Nurse Jackie when she's out there talking about medical stuff and people asking questions, getting medical advice? She's a nurse. She's a nurse by profession, right? That's what she does. So how can that be negative? Like, it's not negativity. Now, if Nurse Jackie come out here and she get into it with somebody and they doing a whole big back and forth and they getting mad and it's going too deep, okay, Nurse Jackie just turned into a drama channel. Like I said, when I write these little titles out, like I said, it's 227 Neighborhood Watch. Anything can happen. It's messy, it's drama, it's light shade, and it's humor. But if you take it to a dark place, then that's what it's going to be. But you don't have to take it to a dark place. And like I keep saying, it's not that I'm threatening, unspoken when I say I don't dox. When I say, yeah, if we into a verbal battle, and she says, okay, here's Raina's job address, and this, I'm not going to be like, okay, let me go get Unspoken's address and put that up. That's not how I fight. I'll be like, oh, you put my job out there? Let me go pull up. That's what I mean by that. That's why I'm saying I'm not built that way for the doxing and all that. A roasting the gas, hell yeah, we can get that shit on all day, every day. But all of that other stuff, nah, I'm not with that. That's all I was making clear, y'all. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to end this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you like the whole 227 thing, come on, subscribe. We do that one day a week on a Saturday. The rest of the days is keto and tea. And when I did that live fed up, that was not on the episode of 227. I repeat, when I did that live fed up, that was not an episode of 227. 227, listen, we don't even know what we're going to do when we go out there. We just go out there and then it just, boom. We don't know what we're going to do. So, not often, we're not going to have people. Of course, like I said, we open up the floor for people to come up and have an opinion on topics that we talked about in the sector. Now, if people wanted to come up and hold a conversation with keto and tea separate from 227 on a different day, like a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, you can come on up and hold the conversation with me on one of those days, but you can't come up and hold the conversation with me about a beef that we got on 227 days. No. But when the floor is open, people can come up and give their opinions on what they saw in the sector based off the topics that was at that day. But anyway, I'm gonna keep talking, y'all. Let me go. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow morning. Bye.
What's that on that beat?
Feeling like I'm floating to the ceiling, is it magic? Baby, tell me why you just